Maddie, are you ready to rank some gods?
I was born ready. Let's do it.
We'll be ranking a selection of gods and some non-gods from Greek mythology, but not just their original forms. We'll also be ranking a few different adaptions of each from a few different locations, such as Hades, Kid Icarus, Disney's Hercules, Hadestown, and a couple others sprinkled in for good measure. Ooh, a little mystery, ooh. So we'll go one god at a time and rank all the different versions of said god. For example, let us start with the head honcho himself, Zeus! This man put his dick in everything.
Yeah, you know what? That is cool. I mean, God tier. It's going to be hard to not put them all in God tier, but I think this man is good.
Really?
I'm going on vibes only. He seems cool.
We might change his placement later, but you want to put him in A?
Sure. Let's start in A. If somebody else comes along later who's cooler than him, then we could move him back down. I wasn't a Percy Jackson kid, can I say?
Yeah, there'll be no Percy Jackson on this list. Neither of us are familiar with the books. But if you get us to 10,000 subscribers in a year, we'll read all the books and do a video sequel. And then so remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell, and leave a comment for the algorithm and demand your sacrifice.
It's actually an attainable goal, Aidan.
Oh,
Don't do that.
In half a year.
In a month. He could do it in 5.
Zeus from Hades, the video game. This is a pretty good Zeus. They capture what works with the character and just kind of streamline him away from all the real crazy shit.
Okay, you know what? Put him in God tier and move original Zeus down to C. Because now I'm thinking about it and we're doing all the Zeuses. He's definitely not the coolest.
Yeah, no, I would say he's like the worst one of the Zeuses. Next we have Hercules, version of Zeus, Big Daddy Z.
I love this man. I love the pictures of him without facial hair. I love everything about him. Big booming voice. Dilf.
I'd put him right. You know what, actually? I'd put him below. This man's fucking cocky.
What, is this a duck?
The Zeus from DuckTales 2017, the reboot, the Redux Shippuden. He is a horrible shyster of a man, and he sucks, and he's a bad dad, and look at that fucking face. I mean,
Yeah,
come
okay.
on. I don't wanna... You know what? Fuck this man. Now it's time for Surf's Up! With a guy instead of penguins. It's Poseidon. I'm not good at segues, but who do I look like? Blart, the god of segues?
It's Poseidon o'clock. Let's go.
Now, original Poseidon is interesting because he's got a real temper compared to how Poseidon is typically portrayed as like the chill one of the big three. Like in the Odyssey, Odysseus blinds a Cyclops for eating his crewmen, and Poseidon shows up and is like, "Did you just blind my son?" And Odysseus is like, "Yeah, he was eating people." And Poseidon is like, "Yeah, he does that." And so Poseidon just ruins his life by getting him lost at sea for years.
I mean, I'm tempted to put him in B. Almost as like are all the original versions just gonna be chilling in B? They all seem, in terms of, I don't know, being fun, they're pretty similar.
He is better than Zeus, though, so I'm going to put him before him. Hades game Poseidon. Definitely better than regular one. I would put him right here.
Okay.
Now, I'm noticing a pattern already.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can let it continue.
I think I'm about to break the pattern right now, so give me this next one.
Poseidon from Disney's Hercules. What he lacks in screen time, he makes up for in being highly photogenic.
Got no fucking feelings for this motherfucker. I didn't even know he was in this movie. Put him in D because I don't care about him. I don't hate him enough.
Yeah.
For the underworld.
That whole fucking movie was about a rivalry between two brothers. But fuck it, there's 3 brothers, and this dude's just absent from the whole thing. And you know what, actually? Good for him for staying out of family drama.
Right, good for him. He's like the other Hemsworth.
So I kind of lied a little bit about the Percy Jackson thing because I am using this photo to represent Poseidon in Percy Jackson the Musical, which is the only Percy Jackson material that I've ever seen. He's this surfer dude who rides in on dolphins and is very horny, so that's consistent with the original mythology. I'd put him in D.
Yeah, so this is the musical one, not the movie one.
This is specifically the musical version. I do not know if he's the same in other material.
Okay, the movie one's kind of a dilf. But if he's a surfer guy, then yeah, throw him in D.
And for our last Poseidon, It's the version of him from Kid Icarus Uprising. I almost didn't include him because he's only in one scene, but I felt compelled to because of that glorious mustache. It's monumental and it must be recognized.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He's cool.
Athena!
My base level knowledge has dropped off steeply right here.
What if I told you that once upon a time, this monster right here got a prophecy that his then wife would bear children that would grow up to kill him real bad? So he turned to his wife,
My wife,
and was like, what if I, ate you? Would that be crazy? And so he did. But twist, his wife was already pregnant, so Zeus got a crazy headache, causing him to scream so loud that the entire earth could hear him. So Hermes ran over and was like, Hephaestus, get this man to shut up! And so Hephaestus ran over and he smashed open Zeus's skull, and out popped a fully grown Athena.
and also his wife.
No, I guess she just died.
Oh.
This is why I was like, this dude's a freak, and I don't want him in bees. So do you understand now? Do you understand why I wanted him gone?
Yeah, you can move him.
But Athena's cool. She's all about war.
What a girl boss.
Let's put her right here.
Sure, yeah.
She doesn't have a big mustache, and that's the only reason she's behind him. And then we have Athena from the Hades video game. She's great. Love her. Definitely better than these two chuckle fucks.
Yeah, put her in A. Yeah, there's definitely a Hades theme here in 18.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're good, but they're like they're
all
never
cool.
reaching quite this height, but I feel weird putting. You know what, actually? No, I'm going to leave them there. Never mind.
Palutena.
So Kid Icarus operates in this really kind of weird space where they have some gods ripped straight from Greek mythos, like Poseidon, but then you have characters like Palutena, who's basically Athena. Like, she's got the shield and staff and is also responsible for turning Medusa into a monster like Athena is. So I'm including her here.
I've seen her in Smash Bros.
She is in Smash Bros.
For that alone, I would say A tier or God tier.
She's tall. She's hilarious.
Even though I almost died, I've really enjoyed our time together.
Aw, you poor guy. You really need to make some friends.
She's a fucking dork, so I should put her in A. But you know what? We'll put her here.
2 icons up there right now.
Classic Hercules.
Honey, you mean Hercules?
That's not the right one, Maddie. That's not how we rehearsed it, you fool.
It's appropriate
Fuck
every
it.
time.
To hell with thee, you beefed it. All right, here we go. Wonder Boy.
Aiden, that's not...
Damn it,
That's not the
up.
line either. You have to say his name every time so that I can do the joke every time.
Okay,
Honey, you mean Hercules. Okay, great. Put him in God
You had to
tier.
get it out of your system. I wasn't going to give it to you at that point.
He's incredible. I love him. His nipples are little swirlies, and I think that's funny.
I'd put him in God tier. But at the same time, didn't he take a step down from godliness to be with the woman he loves?
No. He's a classic himbo in that movie, and I fucking love him. Put him in God tier. Put him in God tier.
Okay, I was making it poetic and paralleling the movie, but fine.
No.
Okay, now listen.
My love is too strong. Okay, what? Another fucking bird?
You called that guy a himbo? This man invented the concept. This is Storkules, son of this man. He's Donald's boyfriend, and I love him.
Hercules is just a fun guy, you know? Who doesn't love him? Don't tell me about the problematic shit he's probably done in the lore of Greek mythology.
Yeah, I don't know what this man's been up to, but all of these original gods have done some fucked up shit. It's Orpheus, the original boy.
Yo!
Tell me about him.
He's Apollo's son. He got married to Eurydice, and then she died, and then he kind of beefed it hard. Basically, that's it. Even in the original, he beefs it hard.
Didn't after he failed to not turn around and look at Eurydice in the underworld, didn't he get decapitated?
Hold on. Let me scroll down the Wikipedia. Prophecy, at some point, he descends to Hades. This is funny, the way this is phrased. At some point, Orpheus decided to descend to Hades to see his wife. You know, when he had time.
When
He was a
felt
busy
like
man.
it.
He was writing songs.
That does not favor well for you, Orpheus, I gotta say.
Only a few feet away from the exit, Orpheus lost his faith and turns to see Eurydice behind him, but her shade was whisked back among the dead, now trapped with Hades forever. He tried to return to the underworld, but it would be assumed that a person cannot enter the realm of Hades twice while alive. According to various versions of the myth, he started playing a mourning song with his lyre, calling for death so that he could be reunited with Eurydice forever. In another version, Zeus decided to strike him with lightning, knowing Orpheus may reveal the secrets of the underworld to humans. Oh my God, so he fucked up. He goes down, he fucks up, he gets back up there, and he's like, God, I'm so fucking sad. And Zeus is like, yo, are you a snitch? No, and fucking kills him anyway. Oh, here we go. This is the part you're remembering. In any case, Orpheus dies, but the Muses decide to save his head and keep it among the living people to sing forever, enchanting anyone with his melodies and tones. That's weird. Like, okay. He's like a fucking Walkman for the Muses. All right. Go crazy.
You know what? He's an innovator, and I was gonna put him down in like C or D, but honestly, as the original Walkman, I think he belongs
He's got a
in
lot
B.
more going on than I expected.
Orpheus from the Hades game. He's an emo sad boy, and I think he's neat.
Okay, now
It's my good, beautiful son who I love with all of my heart.
listening to this musical is the closest I've ever come to understanding the impulse to turn around, which is something that I never got and was always mad about. And this is, I could almost understand it here.
Hadestown Eurydice.
God tier.
God tier.
God tier. She's incredible. I love her. She's fun. And also, she just has a real dumb bitch moment where she's like, rip to all you, but I'm different. And the Muses are like, no, you're very much not. And that cracks, it's not supposed to be funny, but it cracks me up every time.
And now we have Hades game Eurydice. I fucking love her song every time I'm in the fire land. I'm so excited to see her because she sings her song and it's so pretty.
Yeah, she seems cool.
Original Hermes, the god of doing things fast.
The god of sonic speed.
He's the messenger of the gods.
He is cool. You know, I think whatever knowledge I had of Greek gods, I do always think he's neat because he's the only one who has like a job.
He's also like he's one of the few like decent ones, I think. Like he's
Yeah.
definitely going above Poseidon, and whether that means Poseidon moves down or not, I don't know.
Yeah, let's put Poseidon in C.
And now we have the Hades game version of Hermes. I love him. He's basically Sonic the Hedgehog to me, which gives him a lot of points. So I definitely think he's going somewhere in A tier. I like him more than all of these guys.
Do what you will with him.
The legend!
The man, the myth, literally. I love him. Can I ask a question? I think you know where this
Sure.
is going. Why are there two?
Oh, because he's so nice, I put him twice.
Okay, great.
It was a pure accident, but it's a happy one. Hadestown Hermes. And a long line of very good Hermes. This is the best Hermes.
He's very good.
He's perfect. He's the perfect character. I gotta put this man all the way up here. I had
Do it.
the fucking honor of seeing this show live and seeing Andre DeShields play this part, and he commanded that stage like an actual god. Thanatos. He's basically the Grim Reaper.
I'm going to be real with everyone. I've never, ever heard of this man.
Really?
Thanatos is that guy from Avengers. He snapped all those people away.
Sexy Thanatos from Hades game. Look at him, he's beautiful, even though he has Trunks' hair. Even sexier Thanatos. This is the one from Kid Icarus. He's like a clown genie, and he talks like Ed Wynn. He's like, hello there!
Okay, I'm into that.
I love him. He's infinitely better than the other one. Zagreus from Hades, son of Hades and Persephone. He's polite, a short king. He's got a lot going for him.
No, I love him. He's cool. Every time I look at him, I almost want to play the game.
This is original Zagreus. I put him second because most people only know him from the game because the original is only ever mentioned like once in one story, if I'm not mistaken.
Unproblematic king, never showing up in the drama. Good for him.
He's above it all.
Put him in B, I guess.
You know what? Let's put him at the front of B. Persephone, kidnapped by Hades to be his bride. Her return to the surface world is what makes the seasons go round.
Best of both worlds, real Hannah Montana. I think Persephone's cool all the time. All the Persephones are neat. She's got a good central conflict.
Persephone from
God tier.
Hadestown. God tier.
God tier. God tier. Put her right alto at the front. Yeah. If they could be
Yeah,
tied,
let's
they
put her
would
right
be.
next to Hermes.
They're overlapping. I love them both. I love her songs. I like how she shouts out to the band. I think that's cute.
I love how she says, I don't know about you, boys.
Boys.
Original Hades.
Okay, honestly, so much fun stuff has been done with Hades that original Hades kind of a snore, if you ask me.
I don't really care for this man, but he led to a lot of good things, so I won't put him super far down. I'll put him before these two.
He was the blueprint. He's the blueprint, literally.
My image of these men has soured more and more over time.
Every time I look at you motherfuckers.
Hercules Hades!
This is my man.
Notable as the only Hades on this list whose actor definitely belongs in the underworld.
I love him. I love his hair. Put him in God tier.
Really? I was gonna put him in A.
He's the funniest bitch on here.
And you could have it all, my empire of dirt.
Hades game Hades, the titular big boy. He's a bad dad, but he's also sad.
And that's rad.
Let's put him in between the two Hermes, which I'm sure would be his fucking nightmare.
That'll cheer him up.
Kid Icarus Uprising Hades.
Hades. Hades. Hades.
The big bad. Lots of fun, very scary. There is a level where he vores you, something that seems to be a running theme in this family. So that's a positive or a negative depending on who you are.
I don't know. I'd say he's giving me C vibes. Maybe it's just because this little drawing is kind of shaped like a C.
You know what? I'm putting him under My Chemical Romance DuckTales Hades to remind him of his place. And finally, Hades from Hadestown.
He doesn't know how to express his love.
He doesn't know how to express his emotions.
He's but a man.
He's trying. He's struggling.
And I like when he says, I missed you.
I missed you.
I'd put him like right here, honestly.
Yeah. Again, I mean, honestly, it's just, this is a Hadestown fan blog. I don't know how Orpheus ended up. I don't know how he fell down into A tier, but I love Hadestown.
He needs to be with his wife.
Oh, no, he can't. That's why. I put him in A tier. He
right,
fucked up.
right.
That's why I forgot.
There we are, a ranking of but a few major players and their more modern adaptions for your viewing pleasure. I had a lot of fun with this, and you know what, Maddie? I'm thinking, in the spirit of Hadestown, we should sing it again.
Aidan?
We're gonna rank each and every one of these guys again and
Aidan,
again,
please.
starting over right now with this guy. He's pretty neat.
Can we
Where's
stop?
he gonna go?
Please.
This is what we're doing now, Maddie, until the end of time.
Come on, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, where's
hey.
he gonna go? He's gonna go over
Stop
here.
reading
Oh
stuff,
my God,
please,
where's
God,
this fella
please.
going?
I must bid you adieu.